Hey guys, thanks for coming back to Clever TV. I'm Dana Ward in the studio with the schoolgirls, and right now we're gonna meet the schoolgirls. Here we go.
Good morning, girls. I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful first week.
Amanda Ray. Well, call me Mandy. Jacque, but I'm just here to do my time. Everybody calls me Mo Money. Hey! Loser freshman?
It's not a high school musical.
Thank you guys for coming. We're so excited to have you here, the schoolgirls.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So I know you guys are obviously a trio, all-girls band, but I kind of want to hear about each of you individually. Can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Okay, I'm Mo Money, Monica Peralez. I'm from Long Beach, California, and I'm 17 years old.
Cool.
I am Mandy Mosley, but I go by Mandy Rain, and I was born in Florida, and I am now living in LA, and I'm 16 years old.
I'm Jacque Nimble. I am going to be 16 in April, and I'm from San Diego, but I now reside in LA.
Very nice. So you guys are kind of from all over a little bit. But I kind of want to find out about these names that you guys have. How did you come up with them? Because they are so creative and really cool.
Okay, so Mo Money came from a nickname when I was a little kid. Like, my cousins and my older siblings would call me Mo Money just because I really liked rhinestones and I liked money. I would sing for money and, like, I'd get money for singing, so that's where money came from. So that's where I got Mo Money.
Okay, what about you, Mandy?
Nick actually gave me that name when I was in a previous show, and he got it because he was like, I was like, I don't know. We were trying to pick names for the group, and I was like, he's like, Mandy. And then I'm like, my mom wanted to name me Rain when I was little, when I was first born. Oh. But my dad, she wanted to name me Rain and my little brother Storm. And my dad's like, I don't want the Weather Channel in this house. Like, he was like, no. So he was just like, Mandy Rain, that flows. And my brother's little stage name is Matt Storm. So we kind of got to keep those names.
Oh, nice,
yeah.
Nice. And what about you, Jacque?
Well, Nick actually gave me my name too because my name's Jacque Pyles, but we were in the studio and he was like, okay, this is Mo Money, this is Mandy Rain. What's your name going to be? Can't be Jacque Pyles. That's kind of boring. I agreed. So we were thinking, and because I dance, I'm more of a dancer than anything. He was like, well, you're pretty nimble on your feet. So he was all, Jacque be nimble, Jacque be quick, Jacque do a handstand and slap that. Oh, slap that chick. Because like I do a pose and it's a handstand and it's like a b-boy move. So that's where he got that. And then from then I've been Jacque Nimble.
Nice. So there's actual meaning behind the names you guys go by. Now both of you mentioned that Nick kind of helped you develop your name. I'm assuming you're talking about Nick Cannon, right?
Yeah. Nick Cannon, Mr. Bossman.
Yeah, can you tell me about his involvement in the group?
Yes, he actually produces the group. He's amazing to work with. He's very humble. He's very down to earth and sweet. So we're very blessed to be working with him.
He's a sweetheart. He's like a big teddy bear. He's like, he's my role model because he's never doing anything bad. He's always, you know, doing the right things. He has great morals and everything, and he's very loving. And he knows how to have fun and get his job done at the same time.
Yeah, like they said, he's such a big kid. He's like Mr. Boss Man, but he's not like a boss, like, you do this. He's like a big brother, like, yo, maybe we should do this right now. Like, it's kind of like, he's really relaxed, and he's just always joking, and always has the good food on set.
That's important.
Yes, it is.
So you can do your job better, right? You need good craft services. So is Nick really the one who discovered you guys, or how did you all get together to form the schoolgirls?
Well, Jacque knows how to answer this question best, so she's gonna.
It's actually Nick Cannon and Ray Brown, who you met earlier, and they were in a group prior with Nick Cannon, and they were doing the Giggles Club, and then he decided he wanted to do a girl group, and one of the girls left. And so I auditioned, and luckily I got the group, and I get to work with these two amazing chicks right here.
We actually met at Nick and Mariah's house, and it was weird because we didn't really know if we were going to be the group or not. So we were just like, okay, we're going to their house for a meeting. But then when we got to the house, he was just like, all right, you guys ready? You guys ready to set it off? And you're like, yeah. Okay, why not?
I thought it was a callback because I auditioned on a Friday, and then the Sunday, that's when we met, and I thought it was just like a callback or something, and we got there, and I was like, okay, maybe the girls are there, and they're going to meet the girls that are auditioning, and he just started talking about everything we're going to do, and I was like, wow. And not only were we there, like in his house, and he was telling us Mariah was also there, and that's when we met Mariah.
And
wow.
when I first met her, she was like, I was like, hi, it's so great to meet you. And she was like, you're beautiful. And I was like, dang, you're beautiful. She's like, I love your boots. And I was wearing these funky boots. And I'm like, oh my God, she just said she loved my boots.
Yeah, and he was like, this is my
Like-
wife, Mariah. Like, we didn't know who she was.
Right,
It
right.
was amazing.
Mariah. Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Mariah, who are the artists that you have always like looked up to and really respect as musicians?
There's a lot. Mariah Carey is definitely one of them. I looked up to Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley. I really like R&B music, so like 112, Boyz II Men, all those Whitney Houston, like the soulful singers.
For me, it's definitely the big power hitters, so definitely Mariah. And I grew up listening to like the Spice Girls and, you know, Boyz II Men and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all them. And then as I got older, I started listening to Kelly Clarkson, Christina Aguilera, all them. And actually, when I was little, everyone used to call me Little Christina because they were like, she's so little and she's got this big, powerful voice. So my nickname was Little Christina. When I was
Wow,
young.
well that's quite a compliment.
Yeah, right.
I think I go back the farthest. I grew up
Back to the
on-
50s
yeah,
and
the
40s.
50s, like Smokey Robinson, Diana Ross, The Temptations. I love that kind of music. But I also like Mariah Carey and Alicia Keys, and I'm really into rap music. So like Young Money, Lil Wayne, those kind of artists.
Trey
I like it all.
To me, it is so interesting that you guys are one group, but you have so many different. Yeah,
It's like
things are different.
This
You're-
big
you're
big
all-
experiment with different atoms and
We're all unique. We're like, everyone's different, has their own different vibe.
Yes.
that brings
Oh,
us
go ahead.
together too, sorry.
No, go ahead.
But it makes us that kind of a group.
We're like the
That's what makes
Powerpuff
the
Girls.
schoolgirls.
Like Nick was in the lab, like mixing all these chemicals together, and then he was like, "Here's the Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah.
with sugar and spice and
Everything
Everything
nice.
everything nice."
Oh my gosh, that's so neat. I wanted to ask you, so each of you sing, dance, and act. You kind of do it all, but is there one of those things that you prefer over the others, or that you're stronger in doing?
Well, I started singing first, so singing is basically my thing, but dancing has always been my love also. Like, that was my second thing, but it's really, really hard to choose between the two. But I would say acting would be, like, the least of, like, my favorites to do, so yeah.
Singing is definitely my favorite. It's what I do. I've done it ever since I was pretty much can talk. I just started talking, and then about a month after that I started singing. So, so definitely singing, and then dancing and acting are tied. They're all pretty much tied. I love doing everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I wake up every single day, and I'm just excited to go do what I do.
Well, I started dancing first. I started dancing when I was 5. And then when I got into the business, I started acting. So it was dancing, acting, and then I just started singing and rapping when I got into the group.
Wow.
So like a year and a half ago. So I'm still new to it, but I'm learning and it's getting there. So.
Nice. I swear though, when I see your work, you all do really amazing at all of the stuff.
Thank you.
Thank
so much.
you.
So I would. That's why I had to ask. Well, which one do you each do? Because you're all really good at them all.
Thank you.